stupid face. Here we go. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
Man, what kind of week did we have?
It was amazing because, like, all right, you would think with Action Comics 1000 coming out,
huge thing,
everybody else would have moved out of the way.
Kind of cleared space.
Yeah, you would think.
No. I was already excited when I saw that Mark was putting out, like, you know, kick butt.
Caboose abuse.
Yes. That was coming. I was like, way to go, Mark. Way to be like, whatever.
Yeah.
But then Marvel's still got, like,
No
Surrender. They've got Spider-Man. Like, tons of stuff.
And then you go down to the diamonds in the rough that people are sleeping on.
Yes.
You got Valiant with a couple killer books. You've got Aftershock with some good stuff.
This was a solid week.
Yeah.
This was very, very solid. Let's jump in. What do you think? Where do you want to start?
Ooh, wow. I think there's the most to talk about is going to be the thing with the smacks, like, you know, as my childhood.
The smacks. That's what we're calling it. That's the, with the Heine happenings.
I don't think we can call it drunken dad.
No, you can't do that. That's not
that's
polite.
Not. An action
might be one, but we can't. Okay, I mean, do you want to get into that one?
How about we do Spidey first?
That works for me.
Yeah,
that works for me. Okay, so for those of you that have not been following, this is your chance.
Yeah.
This is your chance. We've got Norman Osborn with a Carnage symbiote.
Which, like, why hasn't anybody thought of this in the past?
Because no one wants to go that dark.
Because it's dark. And
that is the most darkest thing.
It's crazy dark. Especially with... Okay, so as I'm doing polls today, I'm noticing an abnormally large number of people that are like, give me 2 or 3 copies of it. And I'm like, last issue was first appearance Red Goblin. Spoiler. But then this one, like, there's all the action. Like, you know, Spidey's getting the crew ready to try to work around protecting his family. And then we build up to Osborn launching. When we find out who the woman is,
that gets tricky.
Yeah.
That gets really tricky. And the full completion of Osborn's plan, trickier still. But keep going.
Yeah. Because then we get to that.
Yes.
And we see what happens. And I'm like, oh, that might be why.
That is fair. But how did anybody know about that? Because I know I didn't know.
I didn't.
I had no idea. What if this is actually the first appearance of Red Goblin?
That is a valid point.
Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what we saw before, we thought, and it was like, but no, that's the actual first appearance.
Well, they're hinting at a death in 800, which is very Slottian because of Amazing 700. The same thing happened. And then that kind of sets that.
That is true. That is true. So, okay, so we're looking at what could be one of the most brutal Norman Osborn arcs since. I mean, this might even be worse than Gwen Stacy's death.
Yeah.
There's a high potentiality.
Yeah, this is him at his darkest. He's working with Carnage. Like, fluidly. Like, there's no...
Like, there's not this, like, back and forth. There's not a lot of we.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of we. Yeah. It is, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. And Carnage is...
I feel like Carnage is actually like, why didn't I meet you sooner?
Yeah. We're besties. Did we just become best friends?
We're happy and we're singing and we're colors. That's right. That's right.
I'm not allowed to sing that song.
No. Yeah, you can. Don't do that. It'll get me in all kinds of trouble. But no, okay, so as we're leading up to this finale, like, you can definitely feel the drama of it all. Like, it's definitely building up very hardcore, very quick, very fast. And like I said, that last bit.
Yeah, because it's bringing Parker in. Like, no surprise. From the previous issue, his one condition was you cannot do Spider-Man stuff. And he's kind of painted him to a corner where Spider-Man's got to do Spider-Man stuff.
Spidey's got to do what a spider does. That's what makes him so amazing, though. Remember that.
Yeah.
Is it? You think the 800 is gonna be a double size issue?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be large size.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of variants at the regular retail level, which I thought was kind of weird because it's a milestone issue.
I mean, milestone, but that means that they're focusing on story, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Glad it's double size. I don't want it to be quick. Do not.
Yeah. No, because this is a fight.
Yeah. We want it to last. We want this to have repercussions long after Slott leaves, because this is a huge thing. Like, the opportunities here are just so vast.
Storytelling.
Like,
storytelling
it's important.
Options from here on out.
Okay, so where do we go next, sir?
Oh man, that's tough. Because Action Comics, do we do action or do we do?
So here's the thing, with all due respect to Mark, because you know I love Mark.
Yeah.
Action is technically like the seminal piece that is the highlight. We're saying openly.
Yeah.
You know, we got this whole thing built around that.
Yeah.
We should probably allow that to be the last thing.
That works for me.
Especially because we are technically filming in front of a live studio audience, and we don't necessarily want to ruin it for them right away. So we'll give them the option to cower and run away.
Vacate if need be.
Just in case. Yeah. Just in case. So.
You guys are trapped, though.
Yeah, that's right. Kick behind number 3. We have to say that because YouTube does not like the actual name of this book, despite the fact that we love the name of this book.
But if I want to, I don't know, watch Demor Verger videos from Progeny of the Great Apocalypse, I can find that. But
but we get dinged. So we're trying to account for. It's not that we don't know or we're suddenly like shy about it. That would be asinine. We're not that at all. So if you could assist me in this,
asinine.
Talk about talking about this book. So Patience, I adore her. Like I really, really do. Yeah. I have literally fallen in love with this woman over 3 issues because I believe in her plight. Like she is a mother that is just trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, and she has the skill set to do this. There's nothing forced about this, and the various threads of things that can go wrong that have been starting to be seen in the previous couple issues.
Yes, indeed. Here we come. I mean, this is that moment. Like I always say, Mark is so good. He'll set things up. Usually he dwells on the build up a little longer, which has me so freaked out for where this series is about to go. Because if he's twisting already at issue 3,
what is the bigger
twist coming because you know there is one. You know there is one. He doesn't just like ha. It's like what in your face.
Yeah. From a Hotmail account. Which, if you know, then you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. But no spoilers.
Yeah. No spoilers. Man, okay, so in this one, we see a little bit more of her humanity. Like, we already got that little taste of it with her still dipping into the superhero-ness.
Yes.
But, like, she's not being selfish here.
Yeah.
This is not just how do I get what I want?
Yeah.
It's expansive. It's really community oriented.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, that scene, and it shows the duality of her, because there's the scene in the parking lot.
Right.
Where
she could do it.
Yeah.
She could have done it.
And I don't think anybody would have faulted her.
No.
And then there's the scene that you're talking about with her son.
Right.
And it's this very touching, very real sort of thing. And she's making a choice that, you give me the kind of money that she had access to.
Man, I mean, I don't know that I'm that good.
Right.
I really don't.
Right.
I don't know that I'm that good. Can we talk about Valencia? Can we speak on this vile individual?
Oh my gosh. He should be my life coach.
No.
He should not be my life coach.
No.
He's a dude that decides to go to jail.
For conditioning, okay? Yeah. That's him doing 2-a-days. He goes to jail for 2-a-days.
Yeah.
That's not okay. That is not okay.
Yeah, that dude is bad. Bad.
Brutal.
Yes.
Absolutely brutal. For whatever reason, though, there's a particular scene in this where immediately Stuck in the Middle with You just played. And I just could not stop for any given reason.
Because as we're leading up to it, right, and that's going to be a scene at some point.
Of course.
It was still way more brutal than I'd mentally pictured, because there's that juxtaposition of the party atmosphere,
right,
and then the Stuck in the Middle with You.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong. I love how, like, seriously though, what Mark is really good at is he'll lay it out so you can see exactly a way that things can go wrong. That one dude, Penny Pincher, Penny Pincher the thug, that dude is going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah,
oh my God, this is going to, he doesn't even know what he just did.
He's going to wish there was an HR department. It's just
so he can plead his case. Yeah. I'm so sorry. It will never happen again. It was a first-time offense.
Decisions were made.
This series, though, seriously is phenomenal. For it to take place in the world of the hind parts being smacked upon, I really need her and Mindy to meet. Like, I need
That'd be really cool.
I need it.
Very cool.
Do we want there to be the typical superhero misunderstanding and they fight it first? Would that be hilarious? Would that be wrong? Would it be too violent and somebody might not walk away easily?
Would it be so expected that it is unexpected?
Right. Like
there's so many questions.
There's a lot of lines, a lot of threads, places to go. But I would like to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely want to see that.
And more Valencio.
Yes. That seriously. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I need more.
Yeah, because there's that dude.
Oh, Mindy versus him though.
Yeah, because he's smart. He isn't just some.
No, he's not just some thug guy.
Yeah.
Like he's brutal. I mean, with his opening sequence, that tells you how brutal he is. When you do that and then you follow it up with, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll go.
That's
nothing.
Not all right.
Yeah. And then the on the spot with the.
Yeah. Love the references.
Yeah.
A lot of Batman.
There's
a lot of Batman love right there.
That's Mark. Have you been reading Batman recently?
I think he has. I think he has. He's got some love. Yeah. He's got some reverence there. I'm just throwing it out there. Pick this issue up. Yeah. You will be so mad at yourself if you don't. Yeah. And again, Tessa Thompson wants this. Someone make that happen.
Just give it to her.
Somebody make that happen.
The perfect for the role.
Please. All right, so the big deal. Action Comics 1000. To our studio audience, if you guys don't want to hear anything about it,
skedaddle.
Cover your ears, hum a little or something. We've got a number of stories. It's like 7 stories in here. 7 short stories.
Very much an anthology kind of thing. There was only there weren't any that led into another story.
No. Just all self-contained shorts. Yeah. Except for technically.
Which is the one that we're pretty sure will go into.
Yes, Man of Steel. Like that one will feed into that one. This was a who's who of writers and artists lined up for this one. Yeah. And I was impressed.
Copiel is in
there.
I don't know that he's ever drawn Superman before.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Has Walt Simonson ever?
But that pinup, I don't think.
That pinup was dope. But was amazing. That was. I mean, obviously you have Louise, so of course, she killed the guy. She's allowed to do whatever she wants with Superman. But I was surprised to see Walt in there. Not gonna lie. But there's a couple people that.
It was weird. It's like there were people that you would think would be in there,
right?
Just because their proximity to the character and whatnot.
Yes, but no, I'm coming out there. I'm saying it. Like, listen, I'm a fan. Y'all know I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I could not understand why Scott Snyder and Tom King were invited to this. Not that they're bad writers under any circumstance, and their stories were good. Were very, very good. They're Batman guys. Yeah, they are so very rooted in the Batman mythos. I was surprised to see them. Not when like Mark Waid wasn't in it, Grant Morrison's not in it, Mark Miller's not in it. What? Yeah,
those are all iconic stories.
I mean, Grant John Byrne for something.
Yeah,
get him to do a pinup.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Heck, there was no John Byrne.
Right.
Do you remember in the 80s? Or I guess maybe I'm the only one old enough. You remember in the 80s? Yeah, because you got him. You got All-Star Superman with Morrison.
Yes. Frank Quitely couldn't do a pinup. Y'all couldn't figure out something to offer him. Yeah, come on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but overall, a really, really good.
It really was. Did you have any favorites? I mean,
the Mixoplex. I guess I can never say that.
Mixia Spitlick.
Yeah, Ted.
Because I'm a
whatever his name is. That one was kind of interesting because
that was good
because he's got that fascination with this person.
True.
Just never can do what he needs to do.
Never. Ever. And Garcia Lopez's work.
Oh, yeah.
Church.
A couple of the stories were really cool in that, like, Superman can see the best in us.
Yes.
And gives the characters, like, multiple chances to try to become better people.
That was very nice. Yeah. That was very, very nice. I really appreciated that. The one that got me, Brad Meltzer's. Like, that one, him and John Cassidy. Yeah. And, like, since Identity Crisis, I've not been a fan of Brad Meltzer. Like, it was for me. That was when DC took the turn. They took the Marvel turn and went really dark, where I don't think that their character should go.
Yeah, it was a fundamentally interesting choice for those characters to do that, and I don't to have him come back and do something so touching.
Right. Like, I mean, it uplifted. Yeah. It was very sweet. I enjoyed all of it. So, this was a good one. I definitely am happy to have that one in the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean 1,000, man. That's a big deal.
It's a huge milestone.
Like literally the beginnings of our industry, right here.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 strong, 80 years, man.
Yeah, stuff that our grandparents read.
Right.
When they were kids.
Like literally, okay, like I kid you not, okay, my grandfather and we've shared the same birthday for a very long time. Yeah. And he actually passed away last September.
Okay. And
he was born in 36. So he predates Superman by only 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Like when you put it in that context, you're like, dude, Superman could have been my granddad.
Yeah, that's how long it's been around.
That's awesome. That's
pretty cool. And one of the things I love about this issue is it doesn't require any continuity knowledge.
No.
Like you could be just some random person off the street that has seen a couple of the Superman movies.
Right.
Pick it up and you would
love it.
Yeah.
Although the Gleason Tomasi one is a super great homage to the history that is like this has all been built on. Like that was such a great thing to see. Excuse me, because it's important to see how great he has always been.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
He's the best of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes me want to fly, or at least believe I can. Now, we've got some winners. We offered some stuff last week, and we got some winners for this goodness. We were offering up signed copies by Colin Bunn, baby, of the Brothers Dracul, straight from Aftershock Comics, who we adore.
It's the C2E2 retailer appreciation variant.
Yes, yes, which is utterly fantastic. So who won this?
All right. Our new reader, because one of the two was going to be a new subscriber.
Right.
Comics Relapse 9.
What up? Yep. Congrats.
And then our existing subscriber was Madness Diamond.
Ah, what up? That is awesome.
Yeah, regular
commenter and everything. That's awesome.
So, congrats.
Yay! So appreciate that.
We go see the Oblivion song. With
I was like, what else do we got?
With the pink writing is Tasha Lipsy.
Sweet.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And then from Monster Mechanica, another autographed Aftershock comic, Josh Chafin.
Snizzap. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And, for the other 700 plus of you that are like, oh, well, I didn't win this week.
There's more.
There's more.
There's more.
Yep.
What else do we have, sir?
We have got a promo postcard.
Yes.
For the new Aftershock comic that hasn't come out yet. Lost City Explorers, which is basically a story about Atlantis being trapped underneath New York. And that is autographed by Zach Kaplan.
Let me tell you how messed up that is. Like, this is so deep. This is so real. I heard that there's been flooding in New York, like this past weekend. Like, subways are literally filling with water. Art imitating life, life imitating art. You tell me. I don't know.
Could be Atlantis.
Could be.
Atlantis Morissette. We also have...
That's so good. So good.
2 copies of the C2E2 variant for Shock. It's Aftershock's anthology.
Yes.
And it is autographed.
Oh, it's totally autographed.
Yeah. Joe Pruitt is in there. I can never pronounce that dude's name from BSG, who's actually, which confused me, because he's at this booth, right? And he's signing stuff, and I'm like, why is
this guy doing that?
Yeah, it's one of the writers. The talent in this book is amazing. Brian Azzarello, Mike Carey, Neil Gaiman, Bill Willingham, Travis Moore, Colin Bunn. It's like
amazing. A who's who. Yeah. It's literally like the Aftershock roster was like, you want to do an anthology? And they're like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got 2 copies to give away. Obviously, a standing subscriber and a new subscriber. So there's still a chance. And obviously, if you've won this week, we don't let you win again. That wouldn't be prudent.
It's like real life where I'm not allowed to win ever.
We're together. That's all the win you need. It's like right here.
It's true.
Okay, good. I was so afraid you were going to deny me on that one. I was going to hurt. All right, so do we want to save this for our honorable mentions, or do we want to talk about this right now?
May as well talk about it right now.
I want to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so keeping up the Aftershock love, her Infernal Descent. Wow.
Yeah, super high concept.
Yes.
It's a Dante's Inferno, but with like a modern spin on it.
Yes.
And a woman is going into the 9 circles of hell to try to save her family.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah.
And what's really, really cool is you guys have this awesome, like, sketch cover variant.
Yes.
Featuring Comic Town's logo here. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's we got it because at Free Comic Book Day this year, we're going to have Zach Thompson's going to be set up, and he's one of the writers for this. So we're trying to.
That's kind of an amazing thing.
Yeah, because we're thinking with the creators that are going to be here and the artists, it could create a very unique experience for our guests to be able to immediately get something like this signed by and personalized.
And that's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
This book was really deep. I wasn't sure what to expect when I cracked it open, but upon reading it, it's really, really sweet. It's really deep.
Yeah. The use of poetry.
Oh,
because that's not going to spoil anything.
No, it's not. But it's so well done because it's not Etrigan level like annoying.
Yeah.
You know, like Etrigan can be annoying. Let's be fair.
He's like the Bizarro of.
He is of rhyming demons. Like, actually, how come they've never made like a rap album of Bizarro and Etrigan? Stop. Let me forget I ever said that. If somebody does that, I am so sorry to the rest of the world.
That's why God invented Drano. Jesus.
But no, this was really well done because like I could honestly see this being a TV show.
Yeah.
And would totally watch it. You know, this is TBS TNT quality show that you would tune into regularly just to kind of see where all this goes.
Yeah. Because the characters that pop up are very nifty.
Yes.
And some of them are direct references to Inferno, and some of them are more contemporary.
Yes, they are. My favorite one, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That particular thing was so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, that's dope.
And that line that he said.
I was like,
that's perfect.
That's perfect. That is dead on. That is absolutely dead on. So definitely check that out. It deserves its own convo, not just honorable mention piece, because that's really cool.
It's radically different than anything that's out right now.
I agree. But that means that now it is time for honorable mentions. So we've got Marvel and we've got Valiant.
Yes.
But not the same titles
books, no.
at all.
Yep.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, actually, let me go with Cable.
Okay.
And the reason I'm choosing this one is it's from the same creative team as Zach Thompson and Lonnie Nadler.
Okay.
So, it's a two for them this week.
Like we are connecting dots here unintentionally.
Yeah,
Perfect.
It's like the conspiracy theories I try to tell you about. It's interesting because it's all right with it doesn't have the feel of an X-Men book.
Okay.
In all honesty, Thompson and Nadler took over an issue or two back, and it's really weird. It's this dark sort of like road trip story with Cable and Hope.
Okay.
And her character is the only Hope that's in the entire book because it's just this very dark. They're running not just from Bishop, but from other very, very evil.
Those don't look okay. So this I'm feeling a Terminator vibe. What's the like? Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
But there's like these moments where Cable's talking about his past, and there's like a longing. Like it's really, really cool. It's more of a character study, and we're like looking into Cable and seeing more than just power set or whatever action adventure. Is really, really cool.
Nice. All right. Well, keeping up with the Marvel motif, I'm jumping in on Avengers No Surrender. I'm kind of coming in like, bouncing around on this one. I haven't been following it the whole time, but it's got some stellar writers. I mean, obviously Mark Waid, Al Ewing, Jim Zub. You can kind of feel where they shift in the writing sometimes on the scene changes, but overall, this was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The highlight, though, for me was the art. Oh, my God. Yeah. Like, okay, so I got to make sure I look this up to say this guy's name correctly. It's Pepe Larraz, my brand new favorite. Yeah. Give him an event book anytime, every time. The artwork is clean. It's got life. It's like Stuart Eminem with like a little bit more detailing to it. It's if he's not your favorite, he's about to be. Yeah. Trust me when I tell you. Interesting, sort of very classic story here.
Yeah,
like that's what you get out of this one. This is very classic Avengers, not trying to be too serious.
Yeah.
It's the over-the-top adventure and the cosmic levels and all that. This is really the perfect thing to lead into Infinity War. Right. Like, I really have to admit.
And it frustrates me because it has been so good.
Right.
And you replace any big event, Civil War 7 or whatever it is, slot that in instead.
And this would have been a hit.
Yeah.
It would have been an absolute hit. Like, instead of IVX, don't know why you did that.
No Surrender.
Would have
been perfect.
Would have been great. Would have been great. Led by people that aren't necessarily trying to, rebuild the wheel.
Yeah.
They just tell a great story.
Right.
And they do a phenomenal job. Yeah. Character driven, big action, I enjoy. I mean, because literally, like, let's look at this team here. On the cover alone, we got Falcon Cap, right? We got Miles Morales. We've got Jane Thor. We've got Miss Marvel. We've got Iron Man. That doesn't necessarily strike a total package of Avengers, like lore here. I mean, yes, you got your Cap, Thor, and Iron Man, but this is a very team here. It's not, but they still make it work. And it features a lot more. Squirrel Girl is in here, and she kicks it. Boom. All of it.
Thanos better watch out.
Man, if she makes a cameo in Infinity War, I may cry.
Very nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
Very nice.
Tell me about Ninja K handling biz.
The final issue of the Ninja K versus the Valiant Universe.
Yes.
All right. The story leading up, he has been blackmailed into, I don't even know if blackmailed is the right word. He's being forced into a situation where he's trying to steal the Geomancer's book.
Right.
To give it to Roku, who is the crazy person with kind of like Medusa-like hair. And she is very much imbalanced and homicidal.
Very, very, very.
So the rest of the Valiant Universe is trying to stop him.
Right.
But he's kind of figured out a way, because he's Ninja K.
Because that's what he does.
To get back at him. So he's able to get the book back. There's a scene where she thinks she's gotten away. And it involves a plane. It involves getting her hair jammed into a bunch of gears.
Oh my God.
And then him crashing the plane.
That's amazing. What you get.
Yeah. You get
Don't
Ninja
be blackmailing me.
Yeah.
I'm Ninja K.
So it's a ton of action, iconic superhero archetypes, and just fighting. Like, it's...
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
It's a blockbuster. It's a summer blockbuster. Stuff gets blowed up good. You're happy. That's all you need.
That's all I want.
Boom. Boom. So, keeping with Valiant.
Yes.
Quantum and Woody. I've never followed this series.
It's a hysterical...
That is my fault. That is absolutely my fault. This is funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even... Like, if... Okay, this is going to sound weird.
Okay.
It's going to sound weird. If either... No, I'm going to be specific. If Seth Rogen was black... Go with me on this one. Him and James Franco as Quantum Woody would be perfect. Come on, you can see it.
The problem is I know exactly what
you're
you're talking
thank you.
about.
I'm just saying, like, it would be very inappropriate for him to do this character. But if he were, if we can find black Seth Rogen.
It's somewhere in the multiverse.
Somewhere out
black
there.
Seth Rogen.
If you team up with James Franco, this would be their movie. And it would be phenomenal. It would be great. It's kind of brilliant. Okay, so the two brothers, they're adoptive brothers, survive this accident experiment. They have this power that when they clang, there's this infinite energy source that is trying to be manipulated and used by this 12-year-old kid who calls himself Kid Tesla, who could be, I don't know, because I haven't gone back to read it, could be a descendant of one of those, power-mad, crazy thinker-type guys. It's hilarious. Yeah. It's utterly hilarious. Is this a show? Are they working on this?
I don't know.
I hope so.
But they need to.
Somehow, some kind of way.
It's hysterical. And there's a goat.
There is a goat. You can't go wrong with the goat. Yeah. Like, that's... Well, don't. All right. Don't. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that. But this is great. This is really, really good. I enjoyed it. Like, I literally chuckled quite a few times reading this one because, like I said, Quantum and Woody is not like a series that I had ever really followed. Yeah. I think we might have looked at like issue 1 when it first dropped, but I wasn't keeping up with it. Like, not that I didn't like it. It was just like, oh, that was cool. Yeah. That's my fault. It's good. I would go back.
And the 90s throwback covers are...
Come on. Embossed and foiled. You're not playing. Like, you guys are making fun, and it's the perfect thing. Yeah. Like, this is the book to make fun like that. So that makes me happy. That absolutely makes me happy. Oh, man. What a good week.
What a good week.
What a good week. So I guess we got to get our festivities on for Action Comics 1K. Thank you guys for joining us yet again. If you are not a subscriber, click that button.
Subscribe us.
Hit the bell so you get the notification, and you could possibly win some stuff. We're not just having you watch. You don't just win us. You win prizes.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, so it's like dinner with John Stamos.
Dressed as Superman.